myself included. We're going to focus on the wholeness. So I want to speak to you about a miracle, which is a shift in perception. And I want to talk about a miracle that's occurring right now that you are all a part of in this present moment. Did you realize that?
Woo! Yeah.
Yes? Mm-hmm. I realized it. Albert Einstein talks about we have two choices in life. Two ways to look at life. One, everything's a miracle. Two, nothing is a miracle. That kind of sounds miserable, if you ask me. So if we look at the perspective that everything is a miracle, if we look at the 1950s when women were back behind the closed doors, in the kitchen, not having a voice, to today where we've got these fabulous women all up here giving a round of applause. It's a miracle that they're up here by measure. It's a miracle that she's up here speaking. It's a miracle that I'm up here speaking. Because at one point, they were repressed. At one point, the feminine was repressed. And so the miracle that we all have today is to come together and recognize that it is not fear that we are inadequate. It is fear that we are more powerful than we can measure. And it has come time for all of us as women to recognize our beauty, our gifts, the specialness of our unique, divinely potent essence. And for men to come forward and stand not in front of us, not behind us. Come stand right next to me. Love me. Hug me. Make love to me. Honor me. And the women in return will be so filled up with this love and reverence. What you gonna think's gonna be happening when you get in the bedroom? So much juiciness, right? And it comes from one shift in perspective, which is a miracle. Taking something from the mundane to the extraordinary. So if we take a perception and an ancient archetype about a slave girl to a queen, what is the difference between a slave girl and a queen? Nothing, except for one really important thing. Her perception of her power and her taking back her personal power. That is the difference. That is the only difference. And when women hold that and we come together to support each other in that, men now see us coming together versus fighting against each other. And then we have an opportunity to rise together as men and women, as love, because love is really just the answer to everything. You want more money? Give more love. You want more sex? Give more love. You want him to stop complaining? Give more love. You want him to help you? Give him love. So if we could shift our perception from a fear-based perception of women are evil, as in many traditional religiouses through time has actually pegged women as the source of evil, well, I can tell you that we're nothing but juicy divinity that will take you into realms that you have yet to experience, but we can fill you up beyond of which you can control with the mind of your consciousness. So women are here to fill you up. So if men are the home, open the door of your hearts and allow the feminine to decorate that home with our beauty and our essence. And as we all come together, marching side by side, tonight we get to dance booty to booty, side by side. And we get to honor these fucking badass women who are having their courage to come up here to grace us with their gifts and their beauty, because women are multifaceted. Although men don't understand that we can bleed for 3 to 7 days and not die, versus men who can die. It's like, what is going on? We've got the superpower. And yet, through the march, we want to have a society that shuns us. So the evolutionary opportunity that we're here today, which is why we're the miracle, is because when we have these conversations in society, that's how society changes. Not just having these individual conversations. So that is why each and every one of you are the miracle tonight, because you're in this conversation with me. I'm feeling you, you're feeling me. We are in an exchange of energy. Some may say we're making energetic love right now. Yeah. So So thank you all for coming tonight, and let's thank Ben, this beautiful masculine, for holding the space for the feminine to instill with its beauty. And thank you all for playing with me. Love you all.